Welcome, Taurus, to the Five Colors Tarot. This is your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus reading for July 31st through August 7th. We are experiencing a full moon in Aquarius, which is going to affect your 10th house of reputation and career. You're going to be ready to take risks, so perhaps a new job, perhaps just quitting out of frustration, so be careful with your temper. You're divinely guided and supported at this time. So let's go ahead and we're going to drop some oracles and then tarot. Let's thank Source Creator of the Universe for guiding us, and thanking you, Taurus, for being a support to the channel. Let's go ahead with your first card. Cycles, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. So there's that energy of you may do something rash, Taurus. Before you do it, think twice. However, you are ready this week to take risks because that's the energy that the Aquarian full moon is going to be bringing toward the collective. Here, employment... Employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. This is why I love tarot. These things, the way Spirit has me just pull the card, and Spirit knows what the messages are going to be. I don't, but it's amazing. I really love this. Okay, preserve your energies. Don't let things or people with low vibrations interfere with your sacred space. If they no longer serve you, just give up on them and simply let go. Don't forget to restore your energy after a storm. Now, especially because it's a full moon, we're going to get very tired because we're being bombarded with this lunar energy. And it's a very powerful energy. So listen to your bodies. Your next card is harmony. So yeah, so with all this energy that we're going to be bombarded with, we want to stay harmonious, right? We want to stay in a vibration that is not going to continue to throw things at us or attract things that no longer serve us. So you have to remember to be harmonious. Now, in the beginning of this, I started to say, watch your temper. So make sure that you're thinking twice before you speak, before you act, and choose joy, choose harmony. Because at the end of the day, it is our choice how we perceive things and how we react to them. The next one is empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Having empathy allows you to make room for seeing different perspectives, for putting yourself in someone else's place, right? And when you take a pause, if you're having a moment and you take a pause, that gives you space to, analyze and decide how you're going to act. Okay? So that energy is pretty cool. I love this. Let's see what the tarot has for you this week. Remember our contest. We're slowly creeping toward 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Share the video. Let your people know. And please comment. And if it resonates, please give me a like. So the contest is, we reach 1,000 and you can guess my astrological sun sign. Then you will win a reading with me. The Emperor, Aries. Boss energy. So you may be embodying this boss energy, or you may be dealing with situations around your job. Three of Pentacles and the Fool. That's the taking the risk, Taurus. That's you taking the risk. And it's looking toward the Emperor. So some of you are dealing with issues with work, with wanting to perhaps change your jobs or your career and try something new. And you're going to be ready to be taking those risks. You're going to be ready to want to explore something completely different. Here with the Three of Pentacles, perhaps a collaboration with other people, with like-minded people, perhaps a side hustle that you've had that you want to, grow. Nine of Pentacles, whatever that side hustle is, or whatever you decide to do, or collaborating with others, is going to bring you it's going to bring you financial stability. This is you seeing things from someone else's perspective. This is the empathy, okay, of seeing both sides to a situation. And when you do that, when you change your perspective, enlightenment comes through, right? That's that halo over her head. So perhaps thinking through and putting yourself in other people's place. And then the Three of Swords. Something's hurt you, Taurus. Something you're holding on to. And it's time to start processing that. It's time to start going through the motions and doing the shadow work and honoring that pain and that space that you've made for it. And perhaps shrink that space a little bit every day by working through that pain. Eight of Wands. Fast-moving energy is going to be coming through for you. Some of you are worried about something. You're staying up at night. You're heavily deep in your emotions. This is shadow. So there's something about your shadow work that is like nagging at you. Like, you have to address it. You have to pay attention to it. And you give your back to it. You want to avoid it. But your emotions are very deep and running very deeply with this pain that you're carrying. The World card. The World card's coming in, making room for new things. So the World card is a very good card. You are going to be able to, and by the way, it also represents Taurus, right? There's going to be success in travel and change of scenery, okay? And it's the end of cycles. So perhaps you starting your shadow work here, it's going to bring that opportunity, those opportunities, and open up the gateways for you, because once you work through your shadow, you're elevating your vibration. And that's rest. Resting is necessary here for some of you. Some of you may be dealing with some health issues. Then we have the Ace of Cups, which is bringing in some love. Perhaps some self-love is in order for you this summer, because the Ace of Cups denotes the summertime. So perhaps some self-love, some R&R, some vacationing. Even if it's just a staycation, try to make the best of it. Try to do things that is going to replenish you. It's going to rejuvenate you. And then the Queen of Wands, card of Leo. Those are more opportunities and fire and passion coming through. The Queen of Wands never stays anywhere she's not happy. And you have both, you have the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. The Emperor being the card of Aries and counterpart to the Queen. If the King of Wands shows up, then we have more to say about that. So here is some rejuvenation, some rebirth coming in for you. A definite change is coming in. It's also an inner calling. So they're leading me back to this Moon card and this Three of Swords. It is time for you to work through your shadow, okay? So that you can start fresh, to start moving in that new direction that you want to move into. Okay? You need to start forgiving yourself, forgiving others for past mistakes. You have to put that all behind you. Six of Pentacles. You have two sixes on the table. I saw here's a six with harmony, the Page of Wands, and then the Eight of Cups. So the Page of Wands is bringing in some more fire, passionate, and energy. Okay, again, with the world, the Judgment card, the World card, going in a new direction. So it's gonna be a time for you to focus on success, Taking a risk also is the meaning of this card. Okay, overcoming fears. Then you have the Eight of Cups. So in the Eight of Cups, once you start working through your shadow, you're going to be moving on because it's going to be personal growth. You're going to be moving on because you're walking away from what no longer serves you. And that's that pain that you're holding on to. Okay, you got to let go of it because you're going to be feeling when you're working with your shadow, you're gonna start feeling like, oh my God, you're burned out, you're tired, but you're also releasing old patterns. Okay, you're also re-examining your life. So all that work that you're going to be doing is what's necessary to get you to that place of change. The Judgment card also means karma, and here we have karma. Okay, so we have to re-examine what we want out of ourselves, what we want out of our personal growth. Let's see. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Taurus? The Lovers and the Knight of Swords. So here there's a decision that you have to make. You have to make a decision quickly here with that Lovers card. Why is that Three of Swords here? I keep throwing you twos. The Lovers card again. Family. There's some pain. Another six. Four sixes. If you've been seeing sixes a lot, sixes denote re-examination of your life. All right, getting into better alignment, balance. So perhaps the pain that some of you are holding on to is the pain of family. Perhaps someone in your family has hurt you. You have to make a decision. The decision may be, is what they're telling me, that you just have to let go. Okay, you just have to let go. Let's go ahead and give you a fortune cookie. Perseverance. You may feel like you're getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. Don't give up, Taurus. Do that shadow work. Align yourself. Get rid of all that doesn't serve you, but try to stay in harmony. Try to see another perspective. With that, I leave you. Godspeed. See you next week.